it's Mahogany here with Mahogany Group New Home Rebates, 2% that is, big deal. Anyhow, so today we are here to talk about builder incentives, that is new home construction builder incentives, and their lenders and why you should use them. Not all the time, but about 99% of the time why you should use them. What are they, incentives, and how can they best apply to you? What should you be asking questions about? All that good stuff, okay? So builder incentives, an incentive in general, right? An incentive is something that is there to help you, to kind of give you a reason to buy their home, a reason to go with them, right? A reason to act now versus later, whatever have you, a reason for you to save money, pretty much, right? You'll see a lot of times where you'll have builders are going to announce their incentives in their model homes. They're going to announce their incentives through email if you signed up for notifications, or text messages, whatever have you. You won't really see it on TV too much. They don't advertise there. They'll advertise on signs sometimes, bandit signs on the roads and stuff like that. That's where you'll find that information. But guess what? The best place you can find that information is right here on these channels, on our Facebook channel, our Instagram. We give you all the good stuff when it comes down to what builders are doing in and throughout Houston area for any deals they have going on, especially when it's in your favor to not having to pay money at the closing table if it gets us that structure, right? Okay, so now what are some of the common incentives that they actually utilize? The biggest one out there is they pay your closing costs. That is a big deal. That is a big deal because closing costs does not go towards your down payment. So if you have 20% down payment, that's great because you want to avoid mortgage insurance, right? We talked about that in the previous video, so we're not going to dig into that. But if you want to avoid that mortgage insurance, great. Let them pay your closing costs so you can pay your actual down payment in full to avoid that. And when you do that, it allows you not to also throw money away because closing costs doesn't go towards your equity. It just goes towards actually the admin stuff that needs to be done for the title company, for the lenders. It pays all that stuff, right? So let them go ahead and do that for you. They also incentivize sometimes by allowing you to use money to upgrade if you're building from ground up. So they'll give you money to say, hey, we'll give you $5,000 or $10,000 or sometimes $30,000 or $40,000 to do upgrades in your home. The level of how much they normally give you for upgrades depend on normally the level of the type of home that you're buying. And we'll talk about the different levels of a home in another video. I don't want to make this one too long and just focus on exactly what incentives are. So another incentive they can give you is they'll include appliances in your actual home package. Believe it or not, a lot of people believe that a home should come with a refrigerator. It should come with a washer dryer. And first-time home buyers normally think so. And it doesn't. Those are aftermarket items. And if you happen to get one, then you are in a great situation. They gave you an incentive. And if they give you a really nice one, they gave you a really good incentive. Nowadays, you have homes, most of them are coming with smart home packages, such as a doorbell that has the Alexa capabilities or a video or talking capabilities. You have some or cameras or whatever have you. And you'll also have sometimes even an Alexa system, whatever have you. That's coming back out. But you'll always get your normal appliances such as your dishwasher, your stove, and your microwave. Those you will get, and your garbage disposal, stuff like that. But the other stuff on top of that, that is an incentive, okay? You have plenty of incentives out there. They have, we'll buy your rate down for you type incentives, and that makes your monthly payment lower. That is the one you want, especially if you're gonna stay in that home for longer than 5 to 7 years. If that's your forever, buy that rate down as low as possible because you never know what the market's gonna do. So you don't know if you'll have an opportunity to refinance and lower your rate if you happen to have to take a higher rate at the moment for what you may think is high. So those are your incentives, and they're only offered before you contract. After you contract, that's gone. But remember, when you have those incentives, let's put some icing on the cake. Our 2% rebate is on top of those incentives, okay? So say if you got your closing costs paid for by the builder, you got your down payment, you got to do that on your own. Nobody can help you with that unless you get a gift from your family and they make a letter saying you don't have to pay it back. And then you have your rate that you want to take care of as far as buying that down. You may want to get some appliances or upgrades in the home that you're getting. Okay, so where's all that coming from? 2% of your purchase price. Now, there is a limit to what you can go to. Normally it's a 6%. For most people who give FHA loans, 6% is the max you can get from a contribution. But man, what can you do with 6%? Before, you're walking in the door with normally nothing and you're doing it all yourself. If you happen to have a builder give you a little bit, nobody's normally giving you 6%, right? Normally not ever. I've seen it one time. Other than that, it's all on yourself. But why do that when you have people who want to help you? You have Mahogany Group New Home Rebates who will help you with 2%. The builder helps you with closing costs. You pay your down payment, and you may have some room on the side to get whatever other little stuff you want even after the home closes, such as new furniture, your house painted, whatever have you. That new TV you may have wanted, or even just go pay something off so you can just, get rid of some stuff and move forward in a better financial situation. Okay? Now, normally those incentives are tied to you using the builder's lender. Of course, it's business, right? So when you use their internal person, they're able to actually still make a profit on them giving you that amount. Then that helps them out. It helps you out. Everybody's happy, right? If you don't use their lender, then they don't have that margin to be able to offer you that incentive. So using their lender helps. But I always still recommend that if you're going with their lender, you always want to have a lender on the side in the event that the structure that lender gives you doesn't help you if you're wanting to stay in that home for a long time and you don't want to refinance in the future. By that, I mean, you may have somebody giving you a lot of money up front, but when they do that, they could be kind of structuring that money back into you paying it back over time. So thus your numbers long term are not as good as what it would look like with a different lender external to them. But that's your choice to make. If you want to pay it now, pay it later, or maybe their structure's perfect and it's great because they're being competitive. Hey, that's good for you too. Then it's your choice. But again, Mahogany Group New Home Rebates is here to help you. Tongue twisted here. Love to talk, love the knowledge, but sometimes I get tongue twisted. To actually make all those decisions when it comes down to deciding between which loan you should take, okay? So again, we'll put our information up and put it also down below as far as how you can contact us on any social media channel, YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. 832-919-7711 is our number. Outside of that, any comments or questions, please don't hesitate. Leave them below and I will get back to you on them, promise. And like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.